Hi, this is Jeffrey Kurt Financial Group. Today is Friday, April 4, 2025, and lots going on across the global markets and financial markets, global economies and like that, with the tariffs being the big news. The retaliation last night by China was triggered another leg down in the overnight markets and futures and across the global markets. And we'll see where this goes to. Lots of uncertainty right now. And also, just to point out, this is within the context really of an overvalued, overpriced market, which I've written about and which I mentioned before that the risks were high, partially because of the overvaluations. Now, it's hard to say, going forward, where the proper valuation may be. So that may set up for more downside and more turmoil. But I also think there's going to be some stability and there's going to be some opportunity. That may not be, next week's news, but also, I think that there's going to be new leaders coming out of this, these events and this period of time. But in the meantime, a couple of things just to point out. Oil's come down a lot and interest rates have come down a lot, and that perhaps signaling, some sort of recession coming up. We'll see how that if that plays out, and keep an eye out for more signals for that. The jobs number from this morning was actually pretty strong, higher than expected job creation. So, that's a conflicting thing on the recession narrative, but again, there's I think a lot of cross currents and a lot of moving parts here in the markets, and you need to be kind of on top, but also properly positioned, which is difficult to do with all the uncertainty. I do think again there's going to be some really good opportunities coming out of this, but again, it may take some time to get there, and we'll continue to monitor that. Thank you for listening. Have a good weekend, and we'll be back on Monday. Thank you again. Goodbye.